Hello, welcome back to Algebra 1. We're going to talk about what we call functions that have direct variation. It's a complicated sounding title, but it really is not difficult at all. So we're going to jump right in and I'll explain what direct variation is, how to identify it, and how to solve some simple problems involving direct variation. Now keep in mind, we're covering this here because in the next section we're going to cover functions that have what we call inverse variation. So you need to know the difference between direct and inverse variation. So let's start out by talking about what is direct variation. Basically, it's when a function looks like this. I'll switch colors. Direct variation happens when you have f of x is equal to some constant k times x. Now don't let something like this scare you. Basically what it says is f of x is equal to some number k. That's what we're calling, in this case I'll go ahead and write it down, it's called the constant of variation. So constant of variation. But it's just a number. K can be 3, k can be 2, k can be 1/2. It's just a number. So basically, direct variation happens when the function is equal to a number times x. So this could be 3x, this could be 6x, this could be, 5x, it could be, any number times x. That's going to be what we call direct, or I should say direct variation, where k is the constant of variation. Now, it's important for you to know that this shouldn't look too foreign to you because direct variation basically is a line. It's a line that goes through the origin. And the reason that it is because of the following thing. If you remember back to what the equation of a line looks like, f of x is equal to mx plus b. Well, the number in front of x, we called it the slope before. Now we're calling it k, the constant of variation, but basically it's the slope of a line. And if you take b equal to 0, then what does that mean? The y-intercept is equal to 0. That means that if you take b is equal to 0, then this whole direct variation thing just means it's a line with slope k or slope m, however you want to think about it, that passes through the origin. So if I want to do just a quick little graph to show you that, I'll just sketch it. There's no reason to pull the big graph paper out. Basically, direct variation is always going to be a line that passes through the origin with some slope. And that slope is going to depend on whatever the number is that's in front of x, just like it always has. We called it m before. Now we're just calling it k, and it's a little silly, I admit to you. But the bottom line is direct variation essentially means that as x increases, f of x increases because of this constant. You're just multiplying x times a number, so as x increases, f of x increases. So I'll write that down. You can see it from the graph here. As x increases, f of x also increases. So you can kind of see that from the slope of the line. As x increases this way, then f of x, which is this